Oh, yeah, the 4th of July. Oh, my God. I can't believe that that's like here.
Dude, I cannot believe like how fast summer has gone. Like, I cannot believe.
Welcome to another episode of Mean Girl Pod. Where are you?
I know that I look like I'm in, I don't know, like not an insane asylum, but I look like I'm in FBI questioning. Yes, like I'm in my basement.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that you're wearing a white sweatshirt with a white background. Why?
I can't even change clothes. I can't even shower. So we're redoing our wood floors upstairs. So we moved everything from upstairs to the first floor. And we also moved like our closets into the showers so we don't have to carry them down the stairs. So everything on our first floor is like blocked. And then upstairs, they're up there working, so they've like torn everything up. And yeah, it's a little bit of disarray around here. So the house is packed. It's a bit jam-packed.
What type of wood floors are you guys doing?
So we're just matching, like when you get up our stairs, there's wood floors on the landing, and then every room has carpet. So we're matching the wood floors on the landing. And I knew it would be an undertaking, but I knew the day would come, and I knew we needed to do it. And the day is among us. It is today. We start.
That's gonna look so good, though. Don't get me wrong, carpet in a bedroom is great. Like, it feels good on the feet, but I love hardwood floors everywhere and then rugs versus just carpet.
So I was like, do we just do carpet? And then I was like, no, if we're going to move, like we had to have movers come. Like we had to disassemble stuff. I was like, if we're going to do that, we're going in with the wood floors. Like, I'm just like, it's a little like it's harder to do, but like it's worth it. So we're doing that. And then, yeah, I'm going to get rugs and carpet. Like, I never felt like our carpet was fully clean.
Okay, I could not agree more. The only time I've ever felt like carpet is clean is when you first get it, and it only lasts like that for the first maybe 6 months. I think it's like any type of carpeting, especially like shag carpeting, is so gross because so much hair just gets caught in it. And after living in New York, it grosses me out.
And the thing about this carpet was like, now that we own the house, it wasn't our carpet. And I was like, and I watched this video, it scarred me, but it was like a combing carpet. And they're like, your carpet's never clean. And I was like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. So wood floors it is. I'm very excited about that, but we're not like, we didn't sleep a ton, and then it's just kind of like I feel like I'm in fight or flight mode right now. But it's all like fun things, but it's just like whoa.
Wait, so where are you sleeping? I was just thinking about that. Like all the bedrooms are upstairs.
Yeah, and all of our beds are like disassembled. So last night we slept on a mattress on the floor, and then tonight we were gonna go to a hotel because we were gonna go to Charleston tomorrow. And then I was like, you know what? Let's move our flight. Like, why go hotel to hotel to hotel? So we're just gonna go to Charleston today.
Oh, fun. What are you doing in Charleston?
We're going to go to Kiowa and just like, what we did was we looked up, because it's so, like, I was like, I don't want to go stay in a hotel here. I mean, like, I don't mind doing that, but we couldn't get a bed on our first floor. we were just going to sleep on the first floor here, but we couldn't figure out how to get a bed down here because we had to disassemble the beds and there was no room for a mattress. So then we were like, let's just look up direct flights from Austin. And wherever sounds the most fun, we'll go. In Charleston, like Harrison's never been. And so we were like, we'll go to Kiowa.
So wait, so is Kiowa part of Charleston? Or, because we've been to Charleston and it was beautiful. Like, where is it?
It's like 30 minutes outside. So it's like, that's the best. You just literally, we land, you Uber like 30 minutes. There's Isle of Palms, there's Foley Beach, and there's Kiowa. And they're all like a bit different.
Oh my God. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Now that you said Isle of Palms, I know what Kiowa is.
Yeah, like Kiowa Island is what they call it. So we're going to a resort near there, and I'm just like, I'm so excited. We're just gonna chill.
And then when you get back, I'm assuming your wood floors will be done. Like, you're leaving for the wood floors, or just for like a trip?
Well, both. Like, we were doing a trip, but we like coordinated it like. This was like by design. But, we can't seem to get a hard date on the floors. So it should be, but I guess like you never know once they start. So it's sort of like a fluid date. But yes, they should in theory, we should come home and they should be done. But we'll see.
Fingers crossed. Like, there's nothing more stressful than moving and home renovations. Like, because it just disrupts your entire routine and life, especially when you have a baby too. Like, I can't even imagine.
Well, our neighbors are out of town, and I called them, and I was just like, can Tate just like go to your house? And they were like, totally. So we're just like set up shop. Like, I'm in a shower over there. They're not here, but I was just like, I need another like area. So thank God for them. Okay, I want to talk, but enough about this. Isn't like not that exciting. It just explains the white wall behind me. How was the 30th birthday? Your turn. It's much more uplifting.
I'm officially 30, which is wild. Like, I think about it and I'm like, oh my gosh. But then also I feel the exact same. But it was good. It was.
I also feel the exact same. No.
I know. So I spent my 30th in Rhode Island with my family because in my mind, my 30th birthday weekend is this weekend when I go to Napa and Sonoma. So like,
I cannot wait.
Oh my God. I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. Like, Santa Claus is coming to town. I am so freaking excited to go. Like, it hasn't like hit me that I'm going. And like, this has been on my bucket list since 2020 because that's when I got into wine. And it's such a cool feeling crossing something off of a bucket list that's like not just like mundane. Like, oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something like simple. But like, this is like a big trip for me. I'm pumped.
Ever since I have known you, the number one place you have wanted to go is Napa and Sonoma. Like, the number one.
And I was going to go a couple of years ago, but then I realized, like, it's a very pricey trip. So I was like, okay, I don't want to ask my girlfriends to pay for that. Like, it'd be one thing if it was a bachelorette or, like, a 30th birthday, but I'm like, I think I was, like, turning 28 or something. I was like, I'm not going to have my friends go to Napa and Sonoma at 28. So, like, I was excited because I thought I was going to do it then, but then I canceled the trip. And now I'm like, I always told my mom, I was like, once I get a boyfriend, I'm going to make him go to Napa and Sonoma with me because I won't feel bad if we do it together because you can share everything. And the time has finally come, and I'm really excited.
Okay, wait. Before we dissect the Sonoma-Napa itinerary, tell us how the birthday was. I feel like we skimmed over that.
Oh, it was good. It was just like such a chill weekend. I just spent it with my mom and dad, Pete and Elroy in Rhode Island, and we like, unfortunately, it rained. So we literally just like hung out at the cottage. We got dinner, but like I was in bed by like 9 p.m. Like it was nothing crazy, but that's what I wanted. I truly want this weekend to be my birthday weekend. So I like wanted last weekend to just be like casual, no big deal.
It's the build up to this because drinks will be lots of drinks. Like what I think about wine tasting is like it catches up to you.
Yeah, especially in the heat. And it's supposed to be like 90 degrees, which I didn't know it could get. I didn't know it was supposed to be that hot in Northern California.
Is it 90? Okay, so I think we're going to go. No, we are going to go. We're going to do Napa and Carmel in July.
Oh, fun.
I want to do Carmel for the 4th. But I didn't know. I haven't even checked the weather. Is it going to be hot?
So I like genuinely have not paid attention to this trip because like that's what I wanted for my birthday was Pete to plan it, and he was like, make sure to pack like very hot weather clothing because it's gonna be like 80 degrees, and I was like, oh, which I love, but I mean you're outside all day. Like, are you checking the weather? Like, is it gonna be really hot?
Oh, it's this weather. First of all, it's all sun. The 10-day forecast, there's not a cloud on here, which is phenomenal. This is but it's between 78 and 84.
Okay.
And so it's not like so hot. And then the lows are actually all 53. That is like ideal weather.
I know, and I'm curious, like, is San Francisco, like, I don't think San Francisco gets humid, right? I actually, like, I don't know.
I don't think so.
So it should be
I
pretty,
don't think so.
It should be, like, pretty good.
It should be great.
And, like, I don't know how far it is from the water, so, like, will we get a breeze? Like, I genuinely have no idea what it's going to be like there.
In Napa, you won't get a breeze.
We don't?
You shouldn't, I don't think.
Okay, so, yeah, I'm packing for hot weather. But, yeah, hot weather and wine, it hits a lot harder.
Ever had this conversation? You meet someone, they say, hey, how are you doing? And without thinking, you just automatically respond, I'm good, how are you? But when you decide to say I'm good, don't you really want to mean it? And that all starts with Headspace, because we all want to be good and we all want to mean it. Headspace is the app that helps me and 100 million people with their mental health and well-being with guided meditations, mindfulness practices, breathing and calming exercises, and so much more. It helps with reducing stress, boosting your mood, and sleeping better, all benefits that Jordyn and I are both experiencing. Headspace combines scientifically proven benefits of meditation and mindfulness in modern practices, and you learn from experienced meditation teachers. The app has customized, personalized approaches to help you navigate through all of life's moments, big and small. Feel good and mean it when you say it. For a limited time, get Headspace free for 60 days. Go to headspace.com/meangirl. That's HEADSPACE.com/meangirl to unlock all of Headspace for free for 60 days. Headspace.com/meangirl. So what are the outfit vibes?
So one night for my birthday, Alex, Julie, and Priscilla got me a Revolve gift card, and Revolve is so great because it literally comes in like a day. So I got a dress off Revolve that I'm going to wear.
And did it fit? Do we love it?
We do love it. No buttons that are going to fall. I mean, there are buttons, but they're not buttons that are going to pop off like my last
I cannot
one.
believe we didn't talk about this outfit. I saw that TikTok, or was it your Insta story? Did you eyelash glue it on?
I nail glued it on.
Yes. How did we not talk about this? What were you going to do if you didn't have nail glue? Do you have nail glue? Was it yours?
No. So what happened was a couple weeks ago, I went to a staycation with a skincare company, and it was very last minute. So I packed one outfit because I was like, I'll be there at nighttime. I'll wake up, I'll go home. Like, I live in New York City, and I had never tried this outfit on, which rookie mistake, but I thought like Revolve, like great quality, everything will be fine. And
hold on. You packed an outfit. You packed one outfit and had never tried it on.
I was really rushed.
It feels like you would take a backup.
You know, smart Jordyn would, but that was not thinking straight, Jordyn. I think I was like just getting my period or something, so I was like brain fog.
Right. Okay. But that's like so funny. Okay. So you get there.
Yeah. And it's one of those outfits where it's like you fold it over and you button it all the way up. And it was cute. But when I put it on, all of a sudden the first button popped and I was like, oh crap. Like, that's not good. And it wasn't because it was too small and not because I'm too busty. That was like the weird thing. I think it was just like the poor sewing quality. So I was like, all right, this is not good. And then all of a sudden, before I was about to walk out the door, the second button popped. And at that point, everything's showing. So I literally went into fight or flight mode, and I was like, okay, can I run to CVS to get tape? Can I quick run home? And I had like 5 minutes. So I looked through all of the things that were given to me at the hotel, and one of them was press-on nails. So
oh my God.
I went through the press-on nails, and they had nail glue, and I literally just stuck it to my skin and patted it on there, and it fell off a lot throughout the night, but I was just with girls, so I literally was just reapplying nail glue to my chest and pressing my tank top on it, and it was stuck to me that way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought it was eyelash glue. It was nail glue.
Nail glue.
And it worked.
Oh, it worked great. I couldn't laugh or breathe, really. Every time I took a breath, I had to push on my chest to hold it in place. But other than that, it worked great. And thankfully, it was a casual night, but everyone went out afterwards, and I was like, I can't go out. I will legitimately lose my top.
Wait, can we talk about this trip? It was a night. The hotel looked awesome. But what was it? Where was it? Walk us through.
Oh God. So I feel like you would know the hotel because it was in Tribeca. It was a French hotel.
I saw the bathroom.
It starts with an F, I think. It's going to bother me. It's the nicest hotel I've ever been in.
Oh, was it Fouquet's?
Oh, Fouquet. That starts with an F. Yes, it was Fouquet's.
That's the best.
Have you stayed there before?
No, I've just been there. I've toured it.
It was the most beautiful hotel I've ever been in. I was like shocked. I like wanted to live there. And it was like a French hotel. Everyone was just like so nice. It was beautiful. It was with Bubble Skincare. I was like so grateful to be asked to go on a little staycation. Also like so fun going on a staycation because I could just Uber home the next day instead of flying.
Also, like, great hotel.
Literally, like I like looked up the night, like how much it costs. It's like $2,000 a night to stay there.
And that's like the cheap side.
Can you imagine just like dropping $2,000 on a hotel room every night?
I would go get coffee there. Only thing I've ever been to was on the rooftop there was an event and I went for like an hour.
Yeah.
But like that hotel is so sick.
Oh my God. I wanted to like live in it. I loved the bathroom. The bed was comfy. We didn't get to go to the rooftop because it was pouring that day. But the rooftop is probably insane if it's in Tribeca. But you would have like that hotel was your vibe. Like you would have loved it.
So what was you had a dinner?
Yeah, so it was like a staycation with Bubble Skincare, and essentially it was just them inviting you to stay the night at the hotel, have dinner, and then you got to like meet the founder, CEO, dermatologists that work with them. And it was like a happy hour dinner, and then they had a spa that you could access as well because like you were staying at the hotel, and it was just like a really fun mini event. But I loved it because it was just like not even a bunch of girls. It was like 10 girls talking about skincare, and I was like, I love this.
Okay, wait. So did you make a friend? And then what was the other thing I was going to ask? Oh, yeah. So do they just like email you and say, do you want to come? Like, I feel like people listening want more insight into these types of trips.
Yeah. So essentially how it works is my manager, like we got done recording that day at, I don't know, 3:00 my time. My manager emailed me at 3:30 and she was like, are you free tonight at 5? Bubble Skincare wants to invite you to a staycation. And I was like, sure, awesome, great. Like, it was just like when events come, they come so short notice that like you really just have to. It's like luck of the draw of you being available.
Totally. Okay. So it was that fast.
Oh my God, so fast. Like I think any event I've ever gone to, like the longest I've ever known about an event beforehand has been like 48 hours.
Can I tell you I got invited to Madrid, Spain? Yes, like I should actually look up this text message. That now that you're saying this, I like forgot. Okay. This is super last minute, but there's no way you'd like to go on a press trip to Madrid next week. All expenses paid, June 17th through 19th. I was like, I can't, but like more texts like that.
Was it with a brand?
Yes.
Are you allowed to say the brand or no?
I don't know. Clarence, I'll say it for now. It's because like the PR girl lives here and I know her and like I love her. And I'm sure somebody bailed and she was like, let me just text Alex. We can like fly together. But I was like, I can't go, but I wish I could.
But isn't that like, that's like how it is though? Like they ask you week of and I'm like, don't get me wrong. Like people who do content creation, they have their schedules are more flexible, but I feel like as human beings, most people know what the next couple weeks look like. I'm like, how is anyone like, can you imagine? Yeah, I'm free. I'm just going to drop my life, my kid, all of that for a week.
Right? I'm like, that is so spontaneous. And in theory, I absolutely love it. Like the way I wanted to respond back to that, I'm like, yes, I will move mountains to go like Madrid. But I was like, I can't.
Especially across the country.
It is so spontaneous. Yeah, across the country. I know. I'm like, do we have to connect? Like, but I'm like, that's cool. But you're right. It is so last minute. I do feel like, though, content creators, you're right. We are more flexible than most.
Yeah, because like we get to choose our schedules, but just as like being human beings and in the summertime, I feel like we all have very chaotic schedules of like family visits, weddings, this or that, where I'm like, I truly need at least 3 weeks so I can like move things around if something comes up. But I got really lucky that day. I like genuinely had absolutely nothing that night or the next day. So I was like, heck yeah, I'll come.
I mean, a night at a hotel, that hotel especially, like, okay, so where was dinner? Was it at the hotel or was it somewhere else?
No, dinner was at the hotel. That was really nice too. It was pouring out. So like we stayed at the hotel, we had dinner at the hotel, we had drinks at the hotel. So I didn't have to leave the hotel, which I loved.
Did you make a friend?
So being there was very surreal because a lot of the girls there I've like followed and love. So there was so many girls where I was like, oh my God, I love your content so much. I'm obsessed with you. And I got to know them, which was great. And it was only like 10 of us. So I really did get to know them on a personal level. So that was like really nice. I loved that. How it was a smaller group of girls.
I love it. I like more intimate things too, I feel like. I feel like I go to some and I'm like, this is massive. And you don't really get to sit and talk to people. But sometimes the smaller ones, you really get to know them, which is cool.
Yeah, I love like an intimate dinner versus going to an event, especially because like I'm more introverted and I get really anxious going to like events where I don't have structure because I'm like, who am I going to talk to? So when it's a dinner, you like are seated and you can like talk to people. Like people are forced to speak to you, the people next to you.
Yeah, was it? And so there was like assigned seats?
Yeah, it was assigned seats, and I love an assigned seat. I'm like, heck yeah, I don't have to pick where I sit.
An assigned seat, like where they really sit and think about who will talk good to each other. That is my favorite, like my most favorite thing on the planet.
Even at Madeline's wedding, it was assigned seats, and I loved it. I was like, I don't have to decide. Like, obviously, I'll sit by Pete, but then I was like, I don't have to worry about like who I'm going to sit with or like leaving someone out. I'm like, I have an assigned seat, and I'm assigned to this seat.
Yeah, and this is my seat, and we are not moving it. Have you ever moved your plate card when at a seated dinner?
I'm sure I have. Like, I'm sure I have at weddings, like to be closer to a friend, like. Which is stupid of me. I shouldn't do that. But other than that, I don't think I have because I usually don't know anyone.
I'm trying to think if I have. I don't think I have. Oh, no. I think at one wedding, yes, at one wedding we did, but we didn't move. So it was couples. There was like, it was Harrison and I and then one of his friends. And we just moved the guys to sit by each other and then the girls on the outside. So we would be by the other girls. We just like flip-flopped people, but not like we didn't move whole parties.
I think that is totally acceptable. Like as long as you're moving like with the people, like you can move. I feel like you can move you and Harrison around for sure. And then like to be next to a girl, I totally get that.
Yeah, I think that felt fine. Mean Girl Pod is sponsored by BetterHelp. You guys, men today face immense pressure to perform, to provide, and to keep it all together. So it's no wonder that 6 million men in the U.S. suffer from depression every year, and it's often undiagnosed. It's okay to struggle. Real strength comes from opening up about it and about what you're carrying and doing something about it so you can be your best self for you and everybody else in your life. If you're a man and you're feeling the weight of the world, talk to somebody, a friend, a loved one, or a therapist. You guys know that we are huge proponents of therapy on here, and that is why BetterHelp is one of our sponsors, and it is something that we truly, truly, truly recommend. With over 35,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/meangirl. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/meangirl.
How was Harrison's first Father's Day?
Oh, it was great. It was, I'm trying to think. Okay, so it was Sunday. And what did we do? What is today? Wednesday, Sunday. Oh, yes. Okay, so actually it was very serendipitous. We went swimming in the morning, and then we had brunch, and then he wanted to go out on the boat because like we both love, but he loves going out on the boat. And it was like raining, and then it perfectly stopped raining, and we had like the best sunset cruise, and like the water wasn't very crowded. We took sushi out, and it was phenomenal.
Where'd you swim?
Soho House. There's a pool here, and it's like they have kid hours. So from 8 to noon, I think you can do babies. And so the pool was like packed with families, and it was great.
Wait, cute. Is Tate still loving the water?
She loves the water, and she goes pat, pat, pat in the water, and she pats the water. And like at first, she didn't love the water. I don't think she knew what to make of it. And then when we went to Hawaii, the water was warm, and I think it felt like a bath. And that like changed everything for her, and she started to love it. And so now she loves it. And so yeah, we're big pool people.
Wait, I love that.
I'm becoming a pool person, sort of. Like, you know how I always say I like to be near the water, not in the water?
Yeah, you're like a cat.
Yeah, that's still for the most part true, but I'm starting to be like, I'll get in the water. Like if she's in the water, I'll get in the water.
What age do kids take swimming lessons? Because like sometimes babies swim, I think.
So apparently you can start at 6 months. I think it's that ISR training where they like put you in the water and you learn to float.
Yeah.
And so I like don't have anything definite to say right now, but I have been like looking into because I want to start something like that. I want to get her into it.
I feel like she's just gonna be like a little water bug. I'm so grateful that my parents started me out early. Like I feel like the water is so fun for kids.
It is so much fun for kids, and we got her this little like floaty device where it has toys like around it, and and it has like a pink little roof over it, and I mean it is just like a big time in the water. I mean it is. Imagine like adult Disney World if you like Disney World. Do you like Disney World? P just asked me if I liked Disney World and Disneyland.
So I haven't been since I was really young. I would not be against going, but also I am like the most impatient person and I don't do well in heat. So I feel like waiting in lines all day, I would just be pissed off. But if I had like the fast pass, I would thrive because I love rides.
I love rides too. I know. And I guess now she was saying you can like schedule, like you can do a virtual schedule and like get in the queue for rides.
Oh, wait, that's sick.
I know. I don't know much about it. I've only been one time. And I went to Disneyland, right? Because land is LA. LL, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went to Disneyland. I didn't like love it because of the same thing. It was like very chaotic for me. But I do think if you planned it out, and then Disney World has the around the world, right? For adults, right? You like drink around the world.
Yeah. See, that'd be sick. I would do that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
But I would need a fast pass.
And yeah, I think that I wonder if with the scheduling of the queue, if you can use your pass and then just like go to this ride. I wonder how it all works. I don't know.
Yeah, all I remember is when I went to Disney World when I was really young, it was like my mom and dad always say me and my brother were the worst behaved we've ever been. So I never think of that place as fondly because we were just apparently brats the entire time.
I wonder why. Like, what do you mean?
I think we were just at the age of like arguing about everything. I think we were like 6 and 7 and we were just constantly at each other's throats arguing. We couldn't agree on anything. And you know how like going to an amusement park now having two kids not agree, I can't even imagine. I feel like it'd be like torture.
Yeah, it would be. And then I always wonder for the parents, I'm like, where do you stay? Do you remember it at all?
No, I don't really remember any of it, except honestly, the only thing I remember is swimming in the hotel pool.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how you have these like random little memories of things?
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. I like genuinely can't tell you anything about it.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I feel like we glazed over roses and thorns, but we like kind of did them.
Kind of, yeah. Like my roses. Yeah, I guess my roses were my rose was Napa and Sonoma is coming, which I want to go back to yours. When you go to Napa and Carmel, are you going with Harrison?
Yes, I'm going with Harrison and the Totski Tater, and
I
wanted to. Cute. Yeah, I know, it's so cute, and I wanted to. I'm like, sometimes I get these like flashes of places. It's like the weirdest thing. And I've been like getting the Pebble Beach like golf course kind of. Ooh. I don't know. It was the weirdest thing. And I was like, because I love the drive too. I love the drive from Napa or San Francisco, I guess, down. It's like 2 hours, like rent a car. I love the drive from Carmel down to Orange County is like my favorite. I just think it's beautiful, so I'm very excited.
What do you do with Tate when you go to wineries? Like, are you guys going to go to wineries in Napa?
I think we'll go to one, maybe.
Okay.
But it'll be very different than your trip. It'll mainly be like, I love the restaurants there, and just like hanging out, enjoying the beauty. Like there's hikes and stuff. I think we'll do that, and then go to Carmel. But
Carmel's so beautiful.
It is so beautiful and like cozy, I feel like.
It's so interesting too because it's a place that like I've only been once, and it almost looked like you were in Seattle with all the like the big trees, but then you look and you see the ocean. It's so cool.
Yeah, it'll be like a different kind of 4th of July. Like I've never done something like that, but
Oh yeah, the 4th of July. Oh my God, I can't believe that that's like here.
dude, I cannot believe like how fast summer has gone. Like I cannot believe.
No, literally, like I was just about to say, but I don't want to make you emotional. Like September and Tate's birthday is coming. Like
I think about it all the time. I need to start thinking about what I'm going to do for her birthday, but I can't. I cannot do it.
But I'm excited for Harrison because this is his first time in Napa, right? He hasn't done that, or has
No,
he?
he lived in San Francisco for 4 years, so like his Napa knowledge is they used to do weekends there.
Right. He's never been to the Hamptons, correct?
No, he has. I don't know where he's never been to Charleston.
Why did I think he hadn't? For some reason, I thought there was something he hadn't gone to. But that if he lives in San Francisco, yes, that because you were saying that Napa and Sonoma are like the Hamptons of San Francisco.
Yes, like that's like his weekend spot. And so I'm excited to have him navigate that for me. It's very much I'm like, you do it. And then Carmel, kind of the same thing. Because, and I want to even I think we're going to do a dinner or a night in San Francisco too, just because I know he misses it and like he loves it. And so I'm excited just to see kind of that life he lived because I didn't know him then. So I don't really know. And I know he has such fond memories of there.
Does he have friends that still live in San Francisco?
Yeah, we're going to go to dinner with some of them. They might come to Carmel with us.
They can meet Tate.
So he has like and I think one of them has a baby and then the other one doesn't. But yeah, like it's his like first ever office for the Naked Market was in San Francisco, and he like drove me by. Like it was like a very special place for him. And so I don't think San Francisco would be on my radar if it weren't for him. And so I'm like excited about sort of exploring it more.
Do you know, was it his office in San Francisco proper or like the surrounding towns?
No, it was, okay, did you ever see Princess Diana? Oh my God, no.
Princess Diaries?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
You know those streets that they like go down and like she runs into the trolley? His office, it's like not that street, but it's like one of those streets you could see. It's like the mountain down, and like he lived here and he could walk to to the office, and it was like a red building, and it was like right in the middle of town.
San Francisco's a wild place. Like my brother lives there, and I'm just like, this city is so strange, just with like how up and down it is, and like I don't understand how anything was built there.
I don't understand how anything was built, but it is so beautiful. Like what a beautiful city.
Yeah. I for some reason I don't like San Francisco.
I
don't know
the only
why.
time I had ever been, didn't love it either. But then when he drove me around it, he like took me to a sandwich shop and on a drive to a lookout point. And I was like, I get it and I like it, right? And I wasn't there for that long. I think what's the good part about it is like they're not suburbs. What do you call it? The outskirts. Like that's where I think is the charm.
Yeah, and I didn't fall in love with it because so my brother lives on the outskirts. So when he was showing us around, we all kind of felt like tourists, and it was just like high stress. But I feel like if he takes me there now, because he's lived there for so many years, and he shows me places that are monumental to him, I would like fall in love with the charm. Because when we went, it was just kind of like chaotic tourists being tourists.
Yeah, I think that's where does Colton live? What's it called? Is it the spot across the bridge where you see you're looking at San Francisco? It would be like Hoboken, but
well, when I say it, well, Priscilla, will you cut it?
Yeah,
because he lives in like a really small city or town. He lives in I think that's what it's called. It's like 45 minutes from San Francisco.
Okay. Does he go to an office in San Francisco?
No, he actually works fully remote. But when he didn't work fully remote, his office is in the town he lives in, which is interesting because it's like a very big company. But he like doesn't actually go into the city very often, and his girlfriend doesn't live in the city. So I'm always like, why do you still live there? Because you don't even like live in the city. It'd be like if I lived in a town in New Jersey, like an hour away from New York or like Connecticut.
Right. You're kind of like, why? The rumors are true, guys. Push-up bras are back and better than ever. I've been seeing the viral Skims Ultimate Bra all over my feed, and I had to try it out for myself. I'm actually wearing the Skims Triangle Bra right now and one of their tank tops, but I have their push-up bra. I have it packed in my bag right now. It is the most supportive and lifting push-up bra I have ever tried. I've never been a push-up bra girl until I tried Skims. I've also never been an underwear girl until I tried their Fits Everybody thong. It is truly the best underwear on the planet. I'm wearing the tank right now. I'm wearing one of their zips. I love Skims. I love all of their basics. I'm constantly at the Skims and the domain buying new stuff because I cannot get enough of it. It's the best staples ever. So you guys shop the Skims Ultimate Bra Collection and more at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. Wait, so you still got the girlfriend?
Yeah, they're going to come to Rhode Island in July, so I'm really excited.
Yay! Oh my gosh, so second time.
Yes.
You've seen her.
That's what we're going to do for the 4th. We're going to, my mom and dad are having all of us up again. Pete, me, Colton, his girlfriend, like we're all going to be there. Elroy, it's going to be fun.
Oh my God, that's going to be a blast. I feel like you're getting some really good family time.
Oh my God, yeah. So much family time. And then like my mom's coming to New York she after we move and stuff, so she'll be in the city, so lots of family time. But then when I like think about the calendar, I'm like, "Oh my God, like where's the summer going?"
Wait, you move on Monday.
Yeah, we get back from Napa and Sonoma at like 8 p.m. on Sunday, and we move at 9 a.m. on Monday. I'm like, it's going to be a wild ride.
Have you ordered furniture?
Okay, so we can't because we ordered a couch. This is a whole debacle. We ordered a couch because it said it would be delivered on the 23rd. Next thing you know, Pete's calling me like we're freaking out because it says it's being delivered yesterday.
Oh, no.
And you can't have anything delivered to an apartment in New York City unless you live there. Like, the doormen just don't want anything to do with you. And he called and he was like, is there any way you guys could, like, hold it? And they're like, absolutely not. Either you have to pay for rent now or, like, you have to cancel the couch. So he was online with FedEx. I was online with FedEx for, like, hours. And we tried putting it on, like, a holiday hold, but now I think it's just canceled. But it's fine. Like, we'll just reorder it again, but we can't order anything because everything comes so quickly now, which is great, but like very difficult at the same time.
Yeah. So what are you going to do? Move in and then order stuff?
I guess like we'll have we'll have like a bed. Mm-hmm. So we'll just work from there, I guess. And all next week, it'll just be like mass ordering stuff and getting it delivered and building it.
Oh my gosh. It'll be fun though. Like once you're in waiting on stuff as it comes, that'll be fun.
Yeah. I mean, like I won't be building. I will be ordering a TaskRabbit or having Pete build because like what's going to happen is Pete's going to go to work and he's going to come back and be like, oh my God, everything's built. I'll be like, yeah, because I ordered a TaskRabbit. And because he's very much like, I want to build everything. And I'm like, I'm not patient enough for this. Like just have someone do it professionally.
Yeah. And I feel like too, because he'll be gone at the office, you can have somebody come and do it while you're home, which would be like really nice.
Exactly. So yeah, next time we record, I will be in my new apartment finally, which I'm so excited about.
Oh, the natural light is going to be a lifesaver.
It's only going to be like a quick train ride from here. No more busing or walking or subwaying in 2 different subways. I'm excited.
Back to the old neighborhood, the old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great.
We didn't talk about your roses and thorns.
Well, my rose is that the wood floors are getting done and the process has started and like I'm going to order new furniture. Like I'm excited about that. But the thorn is it's 2 parts. It's like one, Tater Totski's just a little sleep regression. So just we're not getting a ton of hours. And then the other thing is like the house is just destroyed, but I very much so can see it. Like it's take Humpty Dumpty apart to put it back together. So like I have everything labeled. I do feel really good about the way I did it. It wasn't chaotic at all. It was actually like enjoyable. Like last night we were just moving stuff down and like I wasn't pressed for time. I was just like and so I feel good about that, but the thorn is like a bit disarrayed.
That's gonna be like so nice though in a couple weeks when your house is like put together. It's all nice wood floors.
And that was our thing. It was like, stay put this summer, do a couple little trips, but like don't go anywhere for a crazy amount of time. Like stay home, finish it, and you'll be so happy you did. Because what I didn't want to do, I was like afraid of remodeling. Like I was like, no, we're going to buy the house. We're going to say we'll do it, and we're never going to do it. And then what I realized with Harrison is he very much so was like, no, we're going to do it. And so the fact that we've done it and we started it is inspiring to me to take it over the finish line. And so I feel like it's like working out. Like once you start, you're like, okay, I see it. I feel it. So that's what's happening. And so that's the thorn. Oh, my other rose is I started weightlifting.
You did? Like, what kind of weightlifting?
Not like, well, I did do a bench press situation. No, not I did a deadlift, but there was no weight on the deadlift.
That's
but like
okay.
that kind of weightlifting.
Wait, I'm so proud of you. Did you do like a class, or do you have a trainer, or?
It's like a trainer, but you go to a class. Like me and my friend Emma, this is what I've been thinking about. Everyone needs an Emma. So I have this friend Emma who I went to college with, and then like we separated and like lived in different cities, and now we're both here.
Oh my
and
God.
like
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's so much fun. But she will just be like, let's do Pilates. So I'll go. I'm like, okay. But I wouldn't have gone if it weren't for Emma. And then Emma's like, we need to start weightlifting. And I'm like, we do? Okay. She's like, yeah, we need to offset Pilates with weightlifting. I'm like, okay. So then I go, and we are in this class, and you're like paired up with your person. And so my person's Emma, and we go to all of our stations together, and like, it is so much fun. But I was thinking about it, like, I don't think I would have signed up and gone to these things if it weren't for her. And then like, once I did some Pilates classes with her, I'll sign up for them on my own. But like, she's spearheading me doing all of these things, and it's just like, I'm like, how did I get into weightlifting? And I'm like, Emma. And I'm like, when did I start doing Pilates? I'm like, Emma. And then I'm like, that's a really good person to have. She's like also had kids, and she's like, this is what we do for our pelvic floor. Like, this is what we need to do. And so I'm doing them.
I love having a friend that's like very motivational and like kind of loves to kick her butt. So then you are like, I want to kick my butt. Like, that's such a good friend to have.
Yeah, and like she shows up, and like I show up, and like it's just like very, I've never really had a workout friend. I've always like had people I see at workout classes a lot, but I've never had a friend that I go do workouts with, and so that's been really fun.
So have you only been to one weightlifting class?
4. I've been to 4. I'm on.
Oh my God.
Oh, so I've been to 4, and I'm also trying to eat my weight in protein, which has been a fun challenge.
Good for you. How are you feeling after like the weightlifting and increasing protein?
I feel great. I had this like surge of energy after. So you know all this, I know, because like you do this, and like you used to do like you were like used to do weightlifting and like loved it.
Yeah.
And I'll say like, this is what motivates me about it. Tate is like getting harder to hold for long periods of time, and like my back was starting to hurt. And so I was like, wait a second, I want to be able to like lift her and like feel sturdy about that. And also if I need to carry a bag, like today when we're going through the airport, if Harrison needs to hand her to me, like I want to be able to like hold her no problem. But that's an 18-pound dumbbell in one side, and like I'm at 12.5. So like I need to really like flex that muscle, figuratively and literally. And so that's like a big driver for me, is like being able to hold her.
I mean, I think this is so great for you, because it's like kids are so heavy, and like just being a mom, you have so much, sometimes you have to balance so many things, hold things, and like you really need strength to like function.
Yeah, I like didn't realize it until I was holding her one day and my back hurt, and I was like, Pilates is great. Pilates is not gonna help. Like, we're holding 2-pound dumbbells like to exhaustion, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But like I was like, I need to offset this with weightlifting so I can continue to hold her as she grows.
I know, that's why I started getting back into weightlifting a few weeks ago, because I realized my strength was weakening. Like I couldn't even do a push-up. It was because I like stopped lifting for like 6 months, and I was like, oh no, I need to like start lifting again, because I'm like getting weak, and I don't like feeling weak, especially like in New York where you have to like carry your groceries 5 miles.
Oh my gosh. It's like, okay, wait, so now are you still, well, now what's your workout routine? And did the 6-month break like feel good on your body? It felt like you like wanted that.
Yeah, so the break felt great, and it made me realize how much I missed lifting, like because I was burnt out. I was doing it every day and I was truly burnt out. So it like made me miss it again. And I've been lifting again for about 6 weeks. And I usually just lift like 4 days a week. And then the other 2, I just kind of focus on like walking. So I'm not like overdoing it. And I'll usually focus on like lower body and then like upper body. I'll usually do lower body 2 times a week, upper body 2 times a week. And I just kind of listen to my body and try to lift as heavy as I can. And it's just been really good to get back into it. And my body feels so much better.
They say like, because what does it do? It burns. I don't know. The guy was explaining it to me, but your body feels better and you have more energy.
Yeah, because the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn.
Guys, let's talk about O Positive. O Positive is committed to breaking down stigmas and addressing issues many women experience. Hormone health, vaginal health, menopause, and so much more. We're going to talk specifically about the Urovaginal Probiotic. The Uro is a probiotic blend specifically formulated to support vaginal health, balance healthy vaginal pH, support healthy vaginal smell, and maintain healthy vaginal flora. There are so many factors, sex, tight clothing, sweat from workout, hormones, periods, etc., that can disrupt vaginal health and lead to an imbalance in vaginal flora and pH, causing unhealthy vaginal odor and taste, abnormal discharge, and discomfort, you guys. I'm going to read a review because the customers always say it best. I've been insecure about the taste and the smell down there, but this probiotic really helps balance out my system so I can go out feeling confident and sexy. Might sound taboo, but it's something that all women deal with. So take proactive care of your health and head to opositive.com/mean or enter code MEAN at checkout for 25% off your first purchase. That's opositive, opositive.com/mean for 25% off. Why does it give you energy?
I mean, I guess like protein gives you more energy. Like the more protein you eat throughout the day, like it's being turned into like healthy energy. So I would assume it's mainly your diet, like you're increasing protein, but also too, it's just like a female. I think gaining muscle, you just get more like healthy weight built on you, and your body like needs that to survive, I would assume.
And maybe you like metabolize some food group better that doesn't make you lethargic. Would that make sense? Like your body metabolizes sugar or carbs differently. So
yeah.
Then on the other, something like that.
Yeah, because like I think when you do cardio, your body burns different nutrients. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think they burn like carbs faster than when you lift. It burns maybe protein fast. I don't know. Something where like you're targeting different nutrients in your body.
Yeah. I definitely like felt it. Like I felt it that day. I was like, whoa, I felt like really good after that. And then at the end of the weightlifting, he does 9 minutes of meditation. And it's just like this crazy, like we all sit with our legs up and it just like feels, because you go from fight or flight, right? Of like, and then you go do that. It's like, it feels really good.
I love that. Yesterday, I did do a heated Pilates class that literally kicked my butt. But it was like really fun because I felt strong in it, and I was like 6 months ago, if I would have done this class, I would not be able to do some of these moves. And yesterday I was like, dang, I like feel strong. And it felt really good to leave that class knowing I could do the moves because I had muscle that I didn't have like 6 months ago.
That's so cool, right? When you notice, like you reap the benefits of it.
Yeah. So like that was like a good feeling.
Okay, I have a segue question, and then we can do a listener question, but okay. I have like a two popular topical questions. One, are you following, is it Karen Reed?
Is she the Boston lady that people think killed her husband?
Yes.
So like way back when Pete told me about her, we tried watching the documentary because he's super fascinated with her, but I fell off. But the story's insane.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had like because I don't have like I think that the verdict, they didn't get it yesterday, so I think we're supposed to get it today.
Oh my God, like the verdict is here?
Well, they couldn't. Okay, so I guess it's a retrial because I guess the first time the jury, what's it called, a hung jury, where they're like, we can't decide. So now they're in the retrial, and I guess they were supposed to do the verdict yesterday, but again, the jury couldn't decide. So apparently we're supposed to get it today.
Wait, when you quick give like a synopsis of the case, just in case people don't know, or do you not know?
I really hope
I
know
can do
enough.
it if you want.
Okay, you do it because I don't feel like I know enough.
Okay, so I think this happened like a while ago now, but so essentially Karen Reed was dating a police officer, and one night her police officer boyfriend, I believe they were just boyfriend girlfriend, I don't think they were engaged, went to a party with his other police officer friends, and in the next morning he was found dead outside, and people think that she killed him, but also people think that the police officer friends might have killed him because like they were doing really sketchy things about like reinstalling the carpet like the next day, and like all these wild things that don't add up. So that's like all I know is that she thinks she's being framed for his murder, but she's like the prime suspect because of like her alibi and stuff. I don't know if I'm missing anything.
I guess like she had a tail light that I saw two testimonies, or two people testify. Like one said the tail light could or is conducive or whatever in line with the way he could have been murdered, and then somebody else saying like there's no way a car could have killed him. Like I saw those two. Like everything's very confusing, but the one girl I watched, she's on the side of saying like Karen's definitely being framed, like for sure. But that's just what she thinks. Like there's other people that think differently, right? Of course. So it's just fascinating to see. I guess there's some I guess there's like some Boston like people think like they're all in on it, right?
I mean, it's wild. Like from just what I've heard, which is very little, I'm on the side. I think she's also being framed just based off like a little that I've seen and been told. But I should watch the documentary. I have a really hard time with documentaries. But Pete was like super interested in it.
I think I might watch. Maybe I'll watch it on the plane.
You should.
I like wasn't interested until I came across this girl's video, and I was like, okay, I remember this trial. I didn't know that now was the time that they were like redoing it, and so yeah, I'm like a bit interested in it.
What was your second question?
My second one was just, do you have any updated thoughts on Biebs?
Oh, I was like, who's Biebs? Justin and Haley. Okay, I'm like so confused by them because I don't think she posted anything for Father's Day. Correct?
Not that I saw. Oh, Jules is.
I don't know if this is true, but I think she posted Father's Day sucks.
Oh.
Okay, so I did see that. Like she commented on one of his posts, Father's Day sucks, because back, I don't know if it was this past Mother's Day or the year or when it was, but Justin was like, oh, it was this past Mother's Day. He was like, Mother's Day sucks. So people thought she was like just joking around, like mimicking him because he said Mother's Day sucks. And then some people are like, no, she's being serious. But then she took down the comment.
Okay, I mean, that's confusing.
Also, like, why is anyone saying Mother's or Father's Day sucks, like, when you have a child and are married?
I don't get it.
I don't get it at all.
The only thing I'll say about it is like we get almost daily updates from him, and then that to me is like I'm just following along. I just think like I get it though. I would be annoyed at the paparazzi if I were him too. That I would 100% get, but I'm also like confused. So I'm just all I gotta say is I hope everything is going really good, really really good. I hope it's really good.
Yeah, I like whenever a baby's involved, it really makes me sad, and I just hope that everything's okay to the point where like the baby's fine. And I wish people like understood that, like if they like if the public like needs to remember, like when you target parents, you are like essentially ripping them apart, and there's a baby involved. So it's like just give them grace and let them try to figure it out behind the scenes, because the last thing you want is like a broken home for this child.
No question. You want like a loving home, you want loving parents, and I feel like she reposted some of his stuff. Like I feel like it's all good and they're just like annoyed with the people.
I hope so too.
I feel like it's good. Yeah, I hope so too.
Speaking of celebrities, this morning in New York, I saw Tina Fey and Busy Phillips. Like that was like so cool.
That's so cool. Wait, I don't know who Busy is. I know who Tina is.
Did you ever see look up, did you ever watch White Chicks?
Yes.
She was one of the friends in White Chicks. You'll know who she is when you look her up. But
oh yeah, totally know her.
Yeah, I saw her and Tina Fey, and I was like, obviously starstruck when I saw Busy, but when I saw Tina, I was like,
oh, like together?
yeah, they were together.
Oh, that is where'd you see them?
Have you ever been to Cafe Clooney? I don't know if
Yes, I love Cafe Clooney.
they just like walked in, and I was like, oh my God, you guys like are getting breakfast together. This is so cute and so fun. I'm
I
like,
mean-
are you guys friends? Is this a business meeting? Like, what's going on?
Wow. The Cafe Clooney in West Village?
Yeah, and they were so dressed so casual. Like they were just like cool casual New Yorkers.
Oh, they were just like chilling. That's like the paparazzi photos we see.
Yeah, and like they are like New Yorkers, so no one blinks twice because I feel like New Yorkers just respect other like celebrity New Yorkers. But it's crazy because like in LA, I feel like they'd be photographed, but like no one blinked an eye, and I was like, am I the only one seeing this?
Is anyone going to say anything to them?
Yeah, it was wild. I was just like, and then I saw like people filming outside. I was like, okay, this is like this like reminds me why I do love New York. It's like just like cool things happen.
No question. But imagine being their server. Just like, hey guys.
Right? I bet they see that a lot. Like I'm assuming if like Tina Fey and Busy Phillips are going to Cafe Clooney, other celebrities are. So I'm assuming they're like used to it. But like, how wild! Like, oh yeah, I served Tina Fey and Busy Phillips today.
Still, like, that is so cool.
Yeah, I was like, this is cool. I love seeing celebrities so much. It's like my favorite thing.
Yeah, oh my God, same. Who's your favorite celebrity you've ever seen?
Favorite celebrity I've ever seen? Oh God, that's honestly like Tina Fey is probably up there. Like from actually, I don't see because like I've seen a lot of celebrities, but no one where I'm like, but like Tina Fey is probably like top 3 for me. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really. I went to a Lakers game way back in the day with my friend Caroline, and like we were walking, and I remember looking at her being like, why is everyone looking at us? Like everyone was looking at us and it looked like they were taking photos of it. And then I turned around and Ashton Kutcher was behind us. And it was just like a very, like of all the people I've seen, like he sticks out the most to me. And I just remember turning around and he was very tall and just being like, no way. Like, and so maybe he's not my favorite I've seen, but it's definitely my favorite like sighting experience.
That would be insane.
Now into our listener question. Okay. Hey, have you guys ever talked about third wheeling a friendship? I used to have a good friend who had another best friend at the time. Whenever the three of us hung out, they'd be completely absorbed in their own world and only talk directly to each other. One time I went to a party with them where they knew everyone way better than I did. Huge mistake. They were joined at the hip the entire time, bouncing around talking to people I didn't know, and it was nearly impossible for me to join any conversation. When they were in a group, they wouldn't physically move to let me in the circle, so I'd just stand awkwardly behind them. Oh, I feel that. I actually got along really well with both of them individually, and I've had other friends share similar experiences with them, so I know it wasn't just me. It honestly felt like they had forgotten I was even there. Just wondering if either of you have gone through something similar, and if you ever want to talk about it on the pod.
Oh my God, girl. Yes. Thankfully, it hasn't happened in a very long time, like since high school, college, because if I witness that at this age, I don't befriend those girls. But yeah, that was always the case where it's like you hang out with two girls or you're a group of 3 and someone always gets left out. Like that's just unfortunately how petty high school drama was. I was always the girl usually getting left out too. But like now, if that happens, I'm like, peace out. Like I'm not involving myself in girls who can't be inclusive.
Like done, like one and done. And I know you get along with them well individually, but like what I would do is just like stop reaching out to them because it's almost a game for them. Like they're acting is like they're probably like talking about it even. If you stop reaching out, one of them will get the hint. But like don't put yourself through it because it's not nice. Like it's not coming from a nice place. Like they know how to move and like it's very groupthink. Like they're feeding off each other and it's not nice.
And it's usually like out of insecurity and because maybe one is afraid of the other and it's like you just don't want to involve yourself with people like that. And it's like if like you like I don't know if someone's treating you a certain way, like why would you want to be friends with someone who makes you feel like that?
Yeah, and like to go to a party and like stand behind them, no, like you know how to open up to a circle. And so I'm like really sorry. Like when you typed that, I was like, I know this feeling because I felt it before and like it's awful. And so don't put yourself through it.
Inclusive people for the win. I love when girls are inclusive and like friends are inclusive. It's like that's cool.
That's way cooler, and like they introduce you to people, and like I totally agree.
Do you have a rec this week?
Okay, I do. It's The Better Sister. Have you seen it?
Okay, so I watched the first few episodes and then I gave up on it, but Pete finished it and told me about it because he was like,
Oh, don't tell me.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just like
I'm
couldn't
only
get
on
into
episode 3. But it's my new show.
Okay. I wish I would have stuck with it, but I just like my attention span is so short, so I like watched it in the background, but Pete watched it through.
Okay, I'm excited to finish it, but I like it. I like it a lot. I saw your rec. I like your rec.
Okay, so my rec is Ginny and Georgia. I'm almost finished with season 3. Have you watched that show? I forgot.
No, I need to watch it. I love the show. I got to do it.
I mean, you probably it'll probably be an emotional show for you because you are a mother. Like, just because it's about like a mother-daughter relationship and the hardship they go through. So I'm sure it will be like, you will love it. It's so good.
Yeah, I saw the preview. I watched season 1. I don't think I need to watch season 2 to watch season 3. Maybe I do.
You better watch season 2.
Okay, I need to watch them in order. Okay, Julie's also saying yes. Okay, I'll watch 2 then 3.
Yeah. Okay, so you've seen 1.
I've seen 1, yes.
Oh, I mean, it's just such a good show. You just have to watch season 2 because it's a great show.
Okay, I think I've started season 2. Let me go back and check, and then I will finish it.
Okay. But yeah, that's my rec. I'll probably be done with it because I'm gonna finish it on the plane. But and then I'm gonna rewatch season 1 and 2 of Summer I Turned Pretty in time for season 3 coming out in July.
Oh, that's really smart. When do you leave? Do you leave tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Oh my God, fun!
So I'll be getting up at 4 a.m. tomorrow.
You're not even gonna sleep tonight. You're gonna leave for the airport at 1.
No, literally, actually 4 a.m. I'll probably have to get up at 3:30.
Oh my God, you better go to bed. It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait to see photos.
I know. So I'll give you guys all the updates next week.
Okay, good. We cannot wait. Enjoy moving. I cannot believe that's Monday. Yeah, you got a lot going on, girl.
Have fun in Charleston.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll update each other next week.
Yes. Okay, you guys, we love you so much, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm Alex Bennett.
And I'm Jordyn Woodruff. So, AB, do what you do best.
If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Stay connected with us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Snapchat at MeanGirlPod. Podcast plus social artwork and post-production by Creative Evolution Studios. Mean Girl Pod, we're your besties in your ear. New episodes every Monday.